Hi, this is Jamie. I'm here with Kate.
Hello.
We're going to talk about YEM,
That's right. We're going to find out what is the truth about YEM.
your everyday money.
That's right. That's what YEM stands for, your everyday money, which that is pretty darn cool. Now, some people might be wondering, what the heck is YEM? And when they search online, they might find out some information about YEM, but what is the truth about YEM? Is YEM a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin?
No?
That's right, it's not. It's a digital currency. And is YEM a fiat currency like the US dollar and euro?
No?
That's right, it's not. It is a digital currency.
Makes sense.
Right? Now, you can look at all this information that we're talking about today on the website truthaboutyem.com. Truthaboutyem.com. And of course, we are no experts. We're just here sharing some truth about YEM.
Mm-hmm.
And so definitely, you want to talk with your own experts before making any decisions and do your own due diligence. We're just sharing with you some facts and the truth about YEM. So, now that we know that YEM is a digital currency, something that is very cool is who are the people behind YEM. Now, YEM was actually developed by a company called SafeZone that is focused on privacy and security, and they needed a way to make payments worldwide with their members, for their members to make payments to them and for them to make payments to their members. And that was how YEM was developed. So it's actually created by a whole community of users.
Which is very important because they're the ones that vote and have the authority to say what they want. Not government and do this, do that. They make their own vote, their own rules. It's the people, for the people.
Right, absolutely. And even though it is the people, YEM is still an authority-friendly currency because that's important too. I mean, we live in a world where you have these different organizations and things, and they set up rules to keep people safe, and YEM is compliant with all of that around the world. So that is really awesome. Now, people might be wondering, who the heck is the YEM Foundation? And is that a company? And in fact, no. The YEM Foundation is a nonprofit INGO, International Non-Governmental Authority or Organization. And it was voted on by the YEM holders themselves, and they democratically elect their representatives to represent them, and the YEM Foundation is the regulatory authority for the digital currency YEM. So that's pretty awesome. And it is not a multi-level or pyramid scheme. And something else that's very interesting is about how the value is calculated. So, while the value or the trading price for cryptocurrencies is set by speculative trading, and the value or the purchasing power of fiat currencies is defined by deflation or inflation, the value of YEM is calculated by a unique algorithm. And what's very cool about this algorithm is that it takes into account many different factors, including how YEM is being used, how often it's being used, the transaction volume, all of that stuff. And it also includes different factors like inflation for fiat currencies, because obviously the value is compared to a fiat currency, so you have to take those kinds of things into account. So that is pretty darn awesome.
Yes. We love the algorithm.
Now, what's even better is that YEM has a minimum and maximum value for YEM. And this creates a very stable currency, which is excellent for business. Like, for example, if you go and sell a cup of coffee for $5 and you accept YEM for payment, you don't want the value of YEM to be so speculative that you lose money before the day is even done, because you still have to pay your costs and, all of the stuff that goes into selling a product or service. Like, for example, back in 2017, 2018, the value of some cryptocurrencies ballooned to like $70,000, $80,000. And unfortunately, though, the transaction time took so long for some people. They would buy those cryptocurrencies, but before they even got the currency in their wallet, they'd already lost money. So businesses, they can't live like that. That's why you had a bunch of businesses back in 2017 that were accepting certain cryptocurrencies, but they were so volatile that they had to stop accepting them. And even today, any business that says that they accept cryptocurrencies through services like BitPay and stuff like that, they're not actually accepting the cryptocurrencies, because what they do is they use that service BitPay and they sell the cryptocurrencies for fiat currencies almost immediately. And so that puts stress on the price, on the value of those cryptocurrencies, because there's always being sold and not like kept and held and used as the currency themselves. So that's something that YEM does way better, because it's stable and the transaction time is practically instant, which is awesome. So you never have to wait for something to get into your wallet. And that just leads to a really stable and secure place for business, which that's the whole point of currencies, is business. We trade value for something else, whether it is you're trading, like, for example, you trade YEM for a cup of coffee. The people making the coffee are trading the coffee for the YEM, So it's a fair trade kind of thing. So that's pretty cool. What do you think, Jamie?
I love it. I love it. I love it. We'll get more into that with the digital wallet and explain all that about the digital wallet.
Absolutely.
In the next chapter.
That's right. So definitely you want to like, share, and subscribe. And of course, leave your comments below and share what you think about it. So that way you can learn more and never miss an important episode.
Yes, because there's a lot more to come.
Absolutely. YEM has been around for a while, and there's like a whole ecosystem that is built around it. So that is pretty awesome.
It's growing and growing and growing.
That's right. Now, we talked about buying a cup of coffee for YEM, so what exactly can you do with YEM? And of course, you can go shopping with YEM. You can use YEM as a storage of value. YEM is used for businesses, and there's no speculative trading, which, as I mentioned, that allows YEM to be built on stability, and it doesn't have the pressure of that speculative trading drawing the price down all the time. It can just be stable and used, which is awesome.
Safe.
Exactly. So, what exactly is the YEM chain? Well, the YEM chain is the platform where YEM lives. It's the blockchain that records all the transactions and that's how YEM moves around, as on the YEM train or YEM chain. It's like a YEM train too, you know.
It's a train. It's all over the world, and it's a train.
That's right. That's right. And the cool thing about it too is it protects your privacy. So one of the other disadvantages of cryptocurrencies is that you can see all the different transactions in someone's wallet if you know the right details. Well, with YEM, your privacy is protected. It's nobody's business what you do. As, of course, you know, all of us, we need to obey by laws and, you know, be safe and all of that stuff. But it's nobody's business if I buy a car or if I buy a coffee or if I do whatever, you know, that's my business.
Yeah, they keep it very private.
Exactly. Exactly. So you can see the transactions happening and you can see why they're happening, but you don't know who did those transactions. So that's really awesome. So now with all of these cool things going on, why are some people negative about YEM? And the fact is, whoa, is that websites are slow? The fact is that some people are negative about YEM because YEM was created to minimize the risks of both cryptocurrencies and fiat currencies at the same time. So therefore, you got people on both sides who don't want to see YEM be successful because they would rather their individual things be successful. Yeah. Yet, if they understood things more, they could understand that it's all could be successful all at the same time. Yeah. So, that's really awesome.
They judge it before they read the truth. That's why there's the truth about YEM.
That's right. Yep.
You know, they assume and just go to the truth about YEM and it's all there.
That's right. Yep.
The real truth.
Yep, we're here just sharing some facts and the truth about YEM. Yeah. And you can see all of this yourself at truthaboutyem.com. Now, what's really cool, too, is the YEM Foundation is doing all they can to fight fake news. And if you ever find any fake news or defamatory statements about YEM Foundation, or anybody else associated with YEM, you can go right to the Truth About YEM, and at the bottom, you can report the URL right there to the YEM Foundation. And they have set up a legal team to fight back against these defamatory statements. So that is really awesome.
Yeah, and they have that link on there that shows the right ones that are used.
Right. On the YEM Foundation website, you can check if a website is correctly using or allowed to use the YEM APIs and stuff like that. So, you know, they're really doing everything they can to keep YEM holders safe and aware and fight back against all of this negativity. So that is really great to see.
Important.
It is important, absolutely. So now you know a little bit more about YEM and the truth about YEM. And Jamie's going to be going through all kinds of information on future shows. So you definitely want to like, share, and subscribe so that you can always catch the latest episodes.
Because there's a lot.
That's right. A lot more to come.
A lot more that people need to know how to do it. There's so much to this, and we're going to explain everything in details, how to do it, the process, to make it easy for people to get YEM, sign up for the Safe Zone, and any questions or anything, they can always email me, and I will be glad to help anybody.
Awesome. Well, that's really cool, Jamie.
Isn't it? It's pretty exciting. There's a
Yep,
lot more to come, so you have to come back.
that's right. So, on that note, we will see you all next time when we share more details about YEM.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.